It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Happy Fuck Yeah Friday, babe. Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast. Thank you so much for being here. If you are here, this is the first time. This is a short quickie. This is where we celebrate people's wins so we can actually tell ourselves like there are wins happening everywhere. And if you are having a day, you're having a week, I feel you. Like life is lifing and it's not always fun. It's not always exciting. And so, yeah, let's just remember it's important to take care of you, but it's also important to notice what is going well in your life at the same time as all the ish that's happening, right? So we share a few wins of yours you sent in. I share a win of mine. And then we leave this with the affirmation. We kick this off and you are off and ready on your day. Don't you like a short little quickie work episode? I think so. So here we go. First up is Brigid Pierce. She is one of our agency members for so many moons, like many, many years. This week's wins: staying focused on preparing for my launch, parking other ideas that are calling to me so I can do the scary thing I need to do. I made an invite for my launch with booking link and I sent it out to a few peeps and they have made their first booking. I also visited my favorite florist and she agreed to donate a bouquet for my open day and she put my poster and took flyers to put in her shop. Still strong with my daily practice. I went surfing and I'm getting better, feeling excited about teaching at home again. Congratulations, Brigid. Like this is huge. This is amazing. This is a big deal. It's hard to do the scary things. Sometimes the reason we have all these other ideas that are calling to us are so that we can procrastinate on the thing that scares us. And I love that you already have people who are signed up for your thing. I'm so excited for your home studio to be back up and running after this big move that you've done. So way to go. Okay, Natalia has a win for this week as well to share. So here we go, Natalia. She's also an agency member for several years. And her win is, my win for this week: regularly self-practice and doing this kind of workout that feels good to my body and that I need right now. Having a lot of fun while writing my book. When doing manifestation some years ago and doing a vision board, I wrote writing next to being a Pilates teacher. So thankful that this dream is coming true. Enjoying spring here and spending great time outdoor with Peppa, my dog. The TV station I was on twice, asking to come for the third time, and this time I can't because I'm abroad. But I'm feeling good about it because I trust they'll ask me again, which they clearly said. My new in-person course has started and they are fully booked. What makes me even more happy is the great community I'm building here. I've been living here for 2 years. My studio exists for not even a year and a half, and I'm still learning so much about the people here. And still there are so many people who don't know I exist. We're a really small town. Not even 8,000 people. And it's not from this week, but I finally get to post it. I quit my office job. And even though I do need clients, I trust and feel this is a good decision. From September on, I will be a full-time teacher. Holy moly, Natalia, that is a lot of wins for 1 week, girl. That is so many. I just want to highlight a few things on these wins here. One, she has personal wins. She has business wins. And she's got some scary things that she's doing right now, but also trusting in what she is doing. And she was able to realize that many, many years ago, she wrote down she wanted to be a writer and a Pilates instructor, and now she's doing both. So yes, if you've been listening to the FYFs for a while, we have another author coming outside of agency, and it's because, well, our people are amazing. And if you are amazing and you want to be writing a book, one of the things that we have is a great community of people who write books in our group. So you are absolutely welcome to come and do that. All right. My win. So, I love doing this, by the way, because it forces me to sit down and celebrate what is happening, what is working, because, oh my God, there's a lot of things that are not working and I could focus on those all day, but what is working? The fifth deck is ready to go. Okay. It is the presale. I'm recording this a little early because it's a win, but by the time it comes out, it might be happening. So our pre-sale for our waitlisters for the barrel flashcards might actually be happening as we speak. But the fact that like this deck is ready to be in people's hot hands and at the printer's hands first is the biggest deal. I mean, I cannot believe we're on this fifth deck. So so proud of the work that we've done to put this together. We're now recording the 100 YouTube videos. So more wins to come when it comes to this deck, but we're moving right along. And another win is this. While doing it, we had to also rework the mat decks. My team and I have been rebranding the mat deck. I edited the entire deck. We added more cards. We added a workout card. So even if you have the mat deck, this new deck is going to be amazing. And it's going to be a great addition to what you already have. My win is I really didn't feel like I had the time to take on the mat deck while wrapping up the barrels deck. And the fact that I was able to take that on and make that happen is a mat without losing out on time for myself to work out or losing out on sleep is so important to me. It's a huge win. And I think we can hear of a new thing we have to do. And we're like, oh, I don't have the time, right? And one of the things I practice is like, okay, what if I did have the time? Like, how could I get this done? And I broke them into small pieces and we got it there. And I'm just so grateful for all of you as well. Because if you didn't love these cards, I wouldn't work so hard on them. But also I'm just like really grateful for the team that I have who really helped set me up so that I could take this on to make sure that this new print of the mat deck, so we sold 3,000 decks, we have to reprint it, is bigger and better and everything and more that I wanted. So those are my wins that have to do with flashcards all day. And so I'm going to add one more win is that we never have had PilatesFlashcards.com. It didn't exist when I started the flashcards. And I was like, who the hell has this URL? And there's no flashcards out there. But Brad and I were able to find someone who had the URL and would sell it to us. And it was officially ours. Now don't go to PilatesFlashcards.com because it doesn't have anything yet. But I own that domain. And you know, you guys, a win can be owning a URL. You could have bought a URL and that could be your win today. And I promise you, if you celebrate it, you're going to feel like the badass person that you are. So thank you so much for letting me celebrate those wins with you and the wins that you sent me in. So feel free to send your wins in so I can share them out. And that way you can re-celebrate the win that you had. Sometimes you have to be reminded that you did something pretty badass, right? We all need it. So, all right, your affirmation before I let you go. I do not pretend to be anyone or anything other than who I am. I do not pretend to be anything or anyone other than who I am. Feel that in your body, folks. I do not pretend to be anyone or anything other than who I am. Oh, repeat that as many times as you want. Put it in a Post-it where you can read it over and over again. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Until next time, be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at BeItPod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.